pick them off before they can get there. Very brutal map, like we said before. Now, breakouts on this map, usually what we will see is a three-man push over here to Bravo, sometimes a four-man push, with one obviously burning that Charlie flag. Sometimes when we do see that three-man push to B flag, the player will stop here at the car, and all he does, really, for the most part, he'll shoot over down through Bravo. He kind of just, you know, sees how many people's transitioning. He's also there to stop a back rage that could potentially come over here by statue, and he can also, if he sees the chance to, he can do a back rage of his own over here. And then over here onto the US side or the Russian side, we usually do see a back rage like what David 2K is doing with a heavy push over there onto B. So that is pretty much kind of the way this map is played out. And David 2K is going to be able to find first blood. Takes down 2 easy. Nice shots there. And we are going to be seeing him now with a chance to go in for a back rage here on C flag. Now, they do know that David is here, so they're going to be somewhat ready for a back rage. But this is a great start here for Epsilon. They're going to be able to get onto that B flag right now, which they are winning out currently. And David 2K will be able to get the back rage. Huge play right there off the start for Epsilon, taking that double gimme situation. Marsu will be able to pick up another one here down into that B side. And if they're able to get this white, oh my God, Drunks is going to be the only one up to try and take back this this Charlie site, and he's not going to be able to do it. He gets taken down. Valutasha spawns in this Duke PT with a huge double kill, and they're going to be able to get a wipe. That's a 3-man wipe right there. Fnatic is in big trouble right now. Duke PT coming in here, and that will be a triple cap right from the start, and Fnatic is really in bad trouble. They're going to be pushed all the way outside of the map. Marsu is already waiting for them to come up through here. He's going to be able to spot out one, so they now know where they're going to be reinforcing from. Duke PT going to be down below. Now it's going to be up to Asterix here to really go ham. He has to hold off on this next push in order to really do some damage. And he's going to be able to take down Mort. Nice pickups there. Oh, he gets taken down from behind, though. Unfortunately, not able to make that happen. And Marsu getting taken down as well as the transition. Did not happen there. But Duke PT will be down below into that B site. We are going to be seeing one player up above him, so he's going to be kind of in a weird position here, but should be able to take him down no problem. Yes, Unfixed goes down. And with the reinforcements coming in on the backside, B flag will get contested here, but Epsilon should be able to take it no problem, as we do see the back rage. We'll be able to clean that up. But very good breakout here from Epsilon. That's the breakouts that you definitely do want within this match. Duke PT going to be transitioning back out towards metal detectors to see if he can't stop this push coming back in from Fnatic. 192 to 155. They have taken a huge lead here. Let's see if they're going to be able to hold on to it. David 2K now going to be on the outside. He decides to pressure this. Not the best time to reload when you're actually running and pressuring a position, but whatever. Horik is going to have to push back here onto metal detectors. Not really sure what he's trying to pre-fire there, but it did not work out. Now Fnatic just swarming into this B site will be able to take down that Bravo flag. Going to be able to get it back in their possession and pushing back the Epsilon players all the way into that C site of the map. Valutasha with a possible pickup. Can he do it? He does. Takes down Marsu. Let's see if he can make it a two-piece here. No, decides to back out. So it's going to be playing a little bit passive there, as they didn't cap B flag just quite yet. They're having to deal with a couple of spawns coming in. And Unfixed here. Going to be looking for that last player from Epsilon. Playing a little bit of hunt here. And I don't know if we do see some spawns off on him or not. No, Horik didn't get any spawns off. So that's going to leave that B flag uncontested for the most part. And now Drunks is going to be repushing on the backside here, preventing any kind of a back rage that could potentially come back in. As here we go, and there's that glitch that is just so annoying. As Drunks will be able to come out on top in that exchange for Duke PT. Can he make it a two-piece? Does end up going down. But, you know, Epsilon, they did get that really good breakout, but they're starting to lose it here. I would like to see Epsilon possibly going in for another back rage, which they are doing. We are seeing David 2K right now going in for the possible back rage. Unfortunately, he is spotted out, and yeah, two-man push. There's no way he's going to survive that, as Duke PT is going to have to come back out as well. So Fnatic doing a very good job of coming back in there. That right there is a sign of a really good team when you get 3 cap pretty much off the break and wiped, and you're able to come back in with a solid 2 cap and bring the score even. So definitely keeping a good head on their shoulders. And now Duke PT is going to be really low on health. Not able to connect with any of these shots. Look at this. He's having so much issue. One did pressure him. That's going to be Drunks, but not going to be enough. As Duke PT will be able to hold on. It's going to come down to a one-on-one on the backside here. And Fnatic doesn't have to really do too much damage here. That they did lose that B flag, which is going to be... Oh, Duke PT here going huge. He takes down 2 players on the backside. And that's going to allow Epsilon really to push back up, put pressure on that alpha flag if they choose so. We're just seeing Hort playing very defensively here. A couple of pre-shots as David 2K going to be looking to take down this last player from Fnatic. It's going to be too easy as he does end up getting taken out. B flag now in the possession. We do see a back rage coming in as Drunks is going to be gearing up for that push. And just look at that Valutage at 10 and 5. Just beasting it, man. Really. As Drunks getting the hip fire spray, we'll be able to get some spawns off as well. But, oh, not going to be enough. C flag is going to be undefended right now. Epsilon getting wiped off of there. Drunks going to be transitioning over here to B flag. He's going to be able to spot out one. Oh, didn't read that play well enough. And Drunks does end up getting taken out. Too easy. We'll be able to pick up David 2K. And they're now in this double gimme position. Now, double gimme is a very, very good... I won't say it's very good, but it's definitely doable hold on this particular map. So, Fnatic, if they can start winning out on their frag battles, which they are doing so right now, they should be able to cause a lot of damage with this 2-cap. Now, Duke will be able to pick up one and get that alpha flag back into their possession, but at the same time, they are losing out onto B. And we are going to be seeing Drunks playing a little bit of defense here onto that Bravo flag. 137 to 111 in favor here of Epsilon, but just barely, as Fnatic has done a great job of coming back into this map, and they're going to be threatening. Oh, is he going to go for the knife? Oh, Drunks there. I thought for a second he was going to go in for a cheeky little knife there, but we will be able to see him taking down one and getting back up into his spot right here. The back rage will be able to come in. David 2K spotting out one, takes down Unfixed. Nice play there. And that's our Fnatic going down. That's a 4-man wipe there onto that B site. We do see some spawns coming in. Too Easy and Mort are going to be playing defense. And neither one of these teams right now, except for the initial push, are really wanting to get too aggressive here. As soon as they get this 2-cap bleed, they're just perfectly willing on sitting back and letting the other team come to them. Now, this can definitely work if we're seeing very successful frag battles coming out for either one of these teams. But I would like to see Epsilon being a little bit more aggressive. We saw them really, really shining when they were right at the start, and it worked out for them. So I would like to see Epsilon get a little bit more aggressive on their back rages. We are going to be seeing Drunks getting a back rage of his own over here onto the alpha flag as he does take that back for Fnatic, and they're going to be really, really threatening a triple cap here in just a few seconds. Now Valutage does come back in. He will be able to spot out one over there next to Couches. Does end up getting the pick. Gets the 2-piece as well. Does end up going down. But my gosh, doing some massive damage while he's at it. And with C going down, Alpha is going to be in their possession. Horik here in a great spot to stop any of these respawns to really do anything. But unfortunately, had a little bit of derp there when it came to jumping up a ledge, as Battlefield characters mostly do. And now we do see Valutage getting back onto this B site, threatening that triple cap once again. That was Horik going down, trying to poke back in. And Valutage is still threatening, and he gets another one. Another pickup. Valutage on fire, 15 and 11 right now. Really doing some work for Fnatic. And that is going to be a triple cap here at the moment. Mort with another spawn coming in from behind. And Mort right now is probably going to go for the windowsill. Yep, he is, which is going to allow him to get shots in onto that alpha flag. But nobody, nobody from Epsilon is going to be sitting back onto the alpha flag. What that means is that even though if they take this Bravo push, they're not going to be able to get anything off of it in terms of a 2-flag bleed, because Alpha should be getting contested here in just a few seconds. There you have it. As the call out has come, Drunks is going to be down below. He spots out one, not going to be able to make anything happen out of it. He does go down. And Duke PT now going to be going in for a possible back rage of his own. 3 players down for Epsilon currently onto that B site. We are now in a double gimme situation. Now, Duke actually not going in for the stairs push. That, I really don't agree with that push right there. He should have went in for C flag. It was completely wide open. Would have allowed them to at least get a presence if he didn't go in for the back range, he could have at least flashed a flag and pulled a couple of players off of that B site. But we are going to be seeing that triple cap coming into effect now as it is all tied up. But Fnatic taking the lead, 69 to 77 at the end of this match here. As Marsu going to be looking for any kind of players. We do have Drunks down below. And this is something that Drunks is really, really good at, is going in for these back rages, going in for these pushes at odd times. And that's Asterix going down. Drunks narrowly escaping there as he comes around the corner. We'll be able to spot out one. Can't get the shots in on Hork. He spots out Marsu, but it's not going to be enough. Finally goes down. But we do have Too Easy back up there as well. And Drunks ain't too happy about the server here, as he really did miss a lot of the shots there on Hork. It's kind of ridiculous, but Too Easy will be able to finish up Marsu. Nice pickups there, as they are going to be threatening a B cap now, as Epsilon narrowly able to get it back on there, but are unfixed. Going to be able to clean this up. And now Fnatic is still looking in such a good position. They're going to be able to put a lot of pressure here onto this alpha site. Too Easy with another pickup. And Epsilon really has got to be worried now, especially at the end of this round, 47 to 74. And this is just Fnatic complete. It's like they're toying with Epsilon right now, guys. I mean, they're all over the place. Epsilon's not able to push out without getting shot in the back. And Unfixed going to be able to pick up one there. That's Duke PT looking for a second one. Will be able to get it. That's Marsu now going down. Can he make it a third? He sees two of them transitioning on the backside of that Bravo point. There you go. He makes it a third. No, he goes down. David 2K there with the pickup. And that is going to be a three-man wipe there onto Fnatic. But they've done so much damage there. They have taken the lead. They got about a 40-ticket lead at the moment. And now Mort's going to be up above here, playing that defensive role, which is definitely a crucial one. Asterix not able to get the burn onto that Bravo site just yet. 26 to 68 here. And Epsilon just now getting the gray out here onto that B site. Do we have Fnatic transitioning back over? We do. We have a back rage here coming back up. That's going to be Drunks once again. And he's going to be able to take down Hork? Yes, he does. That's going to leave that alpha site completely wide open. And Drunks will be going back over there for the burn. But Marsu going to be coming up for reinforcements. And it's really going to come down to Marsu going ham right here. He cannot die. He needs to stop Drunks from getting this burn. 21 tickets to 61. They really don't want to be losing out on this first round. He does end up going down, and that's going to be a 3-cap coming in. Oh my god. A 3-cap at the very end of it. Drunks not able to pick up anything there, but honestly, there's not much that Epsilon can do in this situation. By the time they're able to get over to that B or that C site to be able to get any kind of spawns going or any kind of burn on the flag, it's going to be too little, too late. And that's going to be it there. So 60 tickets for Fnatic. And really, Fnatic doesn't even need to spawn in anymore. He's going to let the ticket count really take care of this. Marsu going to be able to take down Unfixed as they're just now getting onto this B burn. 3 tickets left to go. They might be able to stall it out for just a few seconds. They may be able to burn maybe 10. No, not even that. So congratulations there to Fnatic. Coming back from a really bad start. I mean, that was a horrible start that we saw from Fnatic. They were completely wiped. They got triple capped, and they were down by a good 50 tickets. And it was like, what? I mean, Epsilon had a beautiful breakout. David 2K there going huge at the beginning, getting that back rage going on. And, I mean, they just completely collapsed in on Fnatic, and Fnatic didn't even know what to do. And then they just turned it around. I mean, Fnatic right there played very, very good Battlefield. They recognized what was going on. They were able to keep their head on straight. They didn't freak out about it. And they played it very, very well. They were to came back. Now, we did see a couple of triple caps going either way throughout the match, but for the most part, it stayed very, very even. We also saw Fnatic not playing as aggressive. Now, they did get a couple of triple caps, but they didn't do it until they got that 4-cap. Now, once they started to get a little bit of a lead, then they started leaving that player. They started pushing Drunks over there into that alpha push or into that alpha cap, just basically harassing the entire time. And every single time that Epsilon wanted to push out, they had to contend with somebody from Fnatic shooting them in the back. Now, whether they turn around and they get the kill or whatever it is, it soaks up time. It takes time to have to go back and deal with that. We saw a failed push there from Epsilon, or not a failed push. Actually, this was a very successful push onto the Bravo flag, but they didn't leave anybody back to Alpha. They had a 5-man push to B, but nobody back onto A. Now, there are multiple reasons why you don't want to ever have a 5-man push onto one flag. The main reason is because it leaves your back flag open to be getting capped. Okay? The second one is that you have no support now, especially on Land King Dam. On Land King Dam, you need to leave somebody back on Alpha or Charlie because they can support you on B flag. And the third, and equally as important, I would say, as the other two, is the fact that you need to stop any kind of back spawns or back rages. And that just was not happening. So we will see what's going to come out here. It's a very close game. I mean, it's 59 tickets. That's nothing on Land King Dam. Like we said before, you know, a couple of wipes and a very good 3-cap. And you're looking at winning the game by a lot of tickets here. So David 2K going to be going in for a very aggressive. Oh, and Unfixed gets taken down once again. That was Duke PT for a massive back rage. I like that play from Epsilon. That's something that we haven't seen a whole lot. Is a very big back rage coming in on the Chinese side. Like I said, most of the time they do what David 2K did and kind of go up through mid. But Duke needs to be careful here. Takes quite a bit of damage and will get taken out. And that is a very good start here for Fnatic. That's kind of what they wanted in the first round. It's going to allow them to stabilize quite a bit. Horik doesn't get taken down by Drunks. Drunks has a free push almost into that C flag, but decides to play very passively here. As Epsilon's going to be going in for a back rage on the backside of B. And Drunks finally get taken out there. 2-man push can be gearing up over here onto that Alpha side. Mort is going to be ready for it here. As he does hear him, we'll be able to take down Horik. And, oh, can he make it a 2-piece? He does. Beautiful play there from Horik. Takes down Marsu, but the nade was too much. And they will be losing that Alpha push. But that's that 3-cap that we were talking about before. And Epsilon, once again, is going to be in a lot of trouble here to try and come back. We're going to be seeing just basically a cluster of players down below. But Horik, the last one left, not going to be able to do much there in that situation. B flag will be returning over here to Fnatic. We do have Marsu up above, but really not a whole lot that he can do in that situation other than just try and get a couple of hit markers. Does trade out, so that means that we are going to be seeing Fnatic here once again in just really good positioning. As Unfixed does end up getting taken down. That's actually a 4-man wipe, a 3-man wipe there onto Fnatic. So Epsilon does have an opportunity here to push back onto B flag, which they are doing, and they are winning out the burn. So not looking too off the bat here for Fnatic, or Epsilon rather. Asterix doesn't get taken down. Duke PT going to be able to pick up one. Nice job there. We'll be able to get the res as well. Epsilon is going to be losing that Bravo flag. Currently, we did see Horik getting taken down from above, but they have to be careful here. There you go. Horik going to be transitioning back over here to that Alpha side. They don't need to get bottlenecked into that Bravo point. As soon as he pushed back over on the B side, you saw that spawn happen in here for Drunks, and that's something that you got to watch out for. You cannot allow that to happen, and now Drunks is going to be playing very sneaky. If you're wondering why he's crouching the entire time, it's because he doesn't want to make any noise at all, because most of the time there is a guy sitting right about there. And, oh, massive spawn bomb going to be coming in. It's going to be all up to Horik here to play some massive defense. Nade spam coming out, and he gets the 2-piece, but it's not going to be enough here. That third player will be able to get the reses as well as the cap on Alpha, but I got to say, Horik almost went ham there. That was a huge, huge deal. And now Unfixed is going to be able to help his team out with that cap. Too Easy is going to be down below inside that Bravo point. Takes down Marsu. Looking for that second one. Can't quite find him just yet. Duke PT, though, getting shot from the flank. And now Horik is going to be the last player up for Epsilon around that B site. And he's not going to be able to save it. In fact, he's just deciding, you know what, we got to go and we got to get a flag somewhere. And it's just too bad that Fnatic is everywhere on this map. And look at this. This is more with a 2-piece of his own. Just going big with the reses there. And now it's going to be a 4-man transition over here towards the Charlie flag. Still going to be a lot of players dying here into the stairwell. And that's going to be Drunks going to be up above. Can he finish this out? He's looking for him back and forth. Going to have to reload here in just a second. Drunks does end up going down as they do cap that C flag. But so much damage being done here. 117 to 115. 59 tickets will be the ticket count to beat. And this is just domination here from Fnatic. They are just, wow. I mean, it's not even a close game at this moment. 169 to 110. Drunks will be able to pick up 2 PT. He gets taken down himself there onto that B flag. David 2K also getting taken out as well. Unfixed coming in. I want to take a look at the KDs right now. They're actually fairly decent across the board for everybody, but Unfixed still heating it up, doing a great job. He's going to be able to take down 2 players so far and staying alive on the backside of B. Valuetaja and Too Easy cleaning it up, getting 3 kills there in total, and going to be able to secure that B flag. That's a 3-man wipe there onto Epsilon, forcing them outside of the map. I would imagine that Unfixed is probably going to be testing the waters here on the Charlie and getting a 3-cap here pretty darn soon. Drunks, though, in a great position, takes down 1. Can't get the 2-piece, though. They do know that there's going to be a transition over to Alpha, so at least they have that crucial information. It's going to help out quite a bit. And with Horror trying to get this B burn, it's going to be very difficult for him to do just that, as we have Fnatic just about everywhere on the map. And yeah, they're getting shot from every which direction. That was going to be Hork and Duke both going down. Once again, they are going to be forced outside of the map, and that's a triple cap coming in here. Just putting the nail in the coffin, if you will. 154 to 83. And Epsilon is not going to be able to turn this around. Guys, I want to be positive about this, but really, look at this. It's 153 tickets to 76. They can't go below 59, and they're just now going to be able to get out of this 3-cap. Yeah, this is going to be pretty darn brutal at the moment, but Drunks is going to be deciding, trying to give chase. Can't do anything there. 69 tickets left. We have 10 tickets left for Epsilon to try and win this. It's all for pride right now, guys. They just want to burn down as many tickets as possible. And Unfixed gets taken out there. We are going to be seeing Epsilon with a 4-man push up into that Bravo flag. But once again, overcommitting and leaving their back cap open. That's going to allow Drunks here, if he wants to get onto the A flag or just go in for the kills, as that's going to be a 4-man wipe onto Epsi. 63 tickets left. And that is going to be it. So congratulations there to Fnatic for taking out Epsilon and winning yet another Go4BF4 Cup. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you did enjoy the content. Hope you did enjoy the match. That was actually one of the better matches, or better first rounds, that I did see on Land King Dam. But again, the second round was pretty much what I expected.